Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today's topic, recovery from TMS, or this mind-body stuff, is an inside job. I'll get to that in a minute. So let's take a couple of nice, refreshing, relaxing, soothing breaths. Let the tension out of your body so that you can fill your lungs and breathe fully. Not exaggerated. Just slow at whatever pace you've got. No counting needed. Breathe in something positive. Exhale the negative. So, recovery from TMS, mind-body syndrome, or this, what I call perceived danger pain. Recovery from that, it's an inside job. Meaning, nobody can do it for you. You're on your own. I don't mean to scare anybody, but we are on our own. Because as good as a coach you may have, as good of a therapist you may have, nobody fixes you. Right? Because it's up to you to teach your brain that you're going to be okay. Now, being pointed in the right direction is really important. That's why I try to give you all of these daily reminders of things you can do and different ways of looking at things. And, maybe the time when I explained something differently than I did the previous 3 times, you get that light bulb or the aha moment. And so keep watching the daily videos for sure. But do what you can to implement and integrate this stuff into how you're showing up in life. Right? And so it's an inside job. I can't fix anybody. I can't heal anybody. I point you guys in the right direction. And that's pretty much what I can do. I can give you encouragement, optimism, support, confidence, but actually having the right conversations internally and choosing to have the beliefs that you do, that's really your job. If you struggle, I can definitely encourage you and support you in that. But it is an inside job, right? It's kind of like emotions. Feeling emotions, that's an inside job. Expressing them and sharing them, that's external. But feeling emotions is internal. Recovery from perceived danger pain, or TMS, it's an inside job. And what I find is the more and more people that I work with that are doing well and getting better, they're not just eliminating symptoms. They're becoming more comfortable with themselves, more compassionate, kind. They drop the self-criticism, the self-hatred even sometimes kind of fades away. Because what they realize is none of this was their fault. And that sometimes being a little bit more kind and compassionate to yourself really helps you move forward in this journey and get better. Because I don't think it's going to be really easy for you to convince your brain you're safe so it can dial down the fear and turn off the pain if you're constantly berating yourself, judging yourself, and criticizing yourself. So this journey is much more than just, how do I turn off the pain? I mean, all of the other lessons that are learned, the insights that you gain, the compassion and love for yourself, and your ability to set more boundaries. I have people saying, it's not just the pain, Dan. Yeah, the pain's going down or has gone, but man, my life is just so much better because I'm more comfortable in my own skin. But that's an inside job. These are things you will learn through the process, through the journey. And whenever you focus on teaching your brain that you're safe with your emotions, in your physical body, and in your thinking, overall you're going to be more at ease with yourself and the world, right? And I don't make believe that I'm perfectly okay with everything that's going on this planet. As a matter of fact, I'm downright pissed off about a lot of it. But I know internally in the things that I control, or within my sphere of influence, I don't like the word control, you know that. But within the sphere of influence, things like emotions, things like my physical state, things like how seriously do I take my own thinking, how do I respond if I ever do get a symptom, those things are within my influence. I can make a decision about how I'm going to show up in those things. I can also make a decision as to where I'm going to place my focus. And so within the things that are within my sphere of influence, creating safety, in my opinion, is really the ticket to getting pain-free or symptom-free. And along the way, as you do that and get more comfortable with these things and teach yourself more safety, you're not going to be as anxious, you're not going to be as fearful, you're not going to be dwelling on or ruminating on those catastrophic thoughts anymore. You're going to get out of the bad neighborhoods like Dr. Google and, all sorts of chronic pain, symptom-based groups, non-TMS. This is an inside job. If you want some support on that journey, by all means, I can help you. And if you don't have the confidence to do it yourself, you can borrow mine, and I'll help you out. If you want not daily support, if you want weekly support, I can't do daily coaching, but weekly support, the group program is the best way to get the most value, most amount of time with not only me, but others going through this journey together. And I know I've been kind of recommending this a little bit more and more, but now that the group's been up and running for now 7 months, having a lot of people graduating out of it, feeling better, knowing what they've got to do, and recovering, getting their life back. Somebody went from fully couch bound to went out on the paddleboard out in the water in Australia and paddled around for a while. She couldn't get off the couch 7 months ago. So people are getting their lives back. I just posted a success story from the group on Facebook and YouTube. Somebody who said that this work, this group, and the support they got really saved her life from where she was, where she didn't want to be on the planet, to now she's getting her life back. So these things are available to you, but it is your job to do it. But me and the group can absolutely support you and help you get there. So if you get a little bit sideways in the journey, we're going to go, nope, point you in the right direction. So not a big sales pitch, but I guess it may have come across that way. But from my heart, I know that's the best way that you can really fast track getting you on the right path for recovery. This is not a sprint, it's a marathon. But you also want to make sure you're on the right road and the right track. And in my opinion, if you're working with a number of other folks in the similar situation, and you can show up and ask questions and get answers and communicate about challenges in the recovery process, and you can do that every week, that's certainly going to get you there a heck of a lot faster than trying to figure it out. It took me over a decade to figure it out myself. Now, I didn't have quite the number of resources that were available, but I'm sure I would have gotten better a heck of a lot faster if I had a program like the weekly group coaching and the course that I offer. So, I guess from my standpoint, what are you waiting for? Join in, painfreeyou.com/join. Go to painfreeyou.com/join. If you forget the /join, there's a link at the top for the course and the weekly coaching. So I love you guys and gals. I appreciate you. I love hanging out with you on my Wednesdays where I do the group sessions twice. Favorite time of the week because everybody's just so cool and supportive, and it's really turned into an awesome community. So if you'd like to be a part of it, we'd love to have you. I made the commitment to the group members that if the groups get too big, I'll add more time slots throughout the week. Pick some different time slots to see if we can accommodate other people's schedules. But if it gets overwhelming that there's too many people don't feel like their questions are getting answered or they're not getting the support they need, I simply add more calls. So don't worry about group size. We'll just keep on expanding as we need to. So love you guys and gals. I will see you tomorrow. I promise you that. Take care.